Hey guys, so for my presentation I did an analysis of good guy Gonzalo. While referring to the boatswain he states, I have great comfort from this fellow, methinks he hath no drowning mark upon him. His complexion is perfect gallows. Stand fast, good fate, to his hanging, make the rope of his destiny our cable. For our own doth little advantage. If he be not born to be hanged, our case is miserable. So in these lines, Gonzalo is basically saying how he believes everyone will survive the shipwreck, since he thinks the boatswain is destined to be hanged as a criminal, not drowned. So from the text, I thought that Gonzalo sounded optimistic because he's basically saying everyone will survive the shipwreck. But he also came across as bitter and arrogant since he's insulting the ship's officer to make his point. I looked at two different interpretations of this scene. I first looked at the RSC live video, and it gets cut down, so it's pretty quick.
Johnny Goodheart! I have great comfort from this fellow. Methinks he had no drowning mark upon him.
So in this scene, Gonzalo came across as a lot stronger than I would have thought. He's in the middle, and he's literally like holding the Antonio and Alonso together in this time of crisis. He also seems less upset than he did in the text. His speech is cut down, and it doesn't mention the part about the boatswain being hanged. And he also seems more selfless. His speech seemed to me that he's really just saying it to comfort the people around him. Even though he's struggling to stand, he still took the time to look Alonso and Antonio directly in the eyes, making it seem like he's just trying to comfort them in the situation. I also looked at the Savage Rose Classical Theater Company's interpretation. Again, Gonzalo's the guy in the middle.
I'm so happy. Johnny Goodheart! I have great comfort from this fellow. He thinks he has no drowning mark upon him. His complexion is perfect hanging. And fast, good faith in his hanging. If he be not born to be hanged, our case is miserable. Well, with the comment!
So in this interpretation, I thought Gonzalo definitely seemed weaker. He's tucked away when he says his lines. He's got white hair and wobbles like he's frail. And the other sailors have to calm down when he says his lines so that he can be heard, while everyone else was yelling through the chaos. He also seems a little more foolish in this interpretation. While his speech maintains the same optimistic message, it doesn't seem like he's saying it to anyone, and instead just reciting gibberish. It also seems a little foolish because after he says his speech, he runs off the stage, which is funny since everyone else is struggling to stand in this scene. The Savage Roses version of Gonzalo made more sense to me. I saw Gonzalo as a source of human goodness throughout the play, who was also a little naive and foolish. To show this, I drew a comic. In Act 2, Scene 1, Gonzalo states how he would rule a kingdom. There'd be no sovereignty, no schools, and no work. This kingdom couldn't exist, and he's criticized for it quickly, but I don't think he really would care since he's just so overly optimistic and just like a kind old man, basically. Thanks.